Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I just took a week off for no reason, really. But hi. So there are a lot of like hair grooming hacks and tip kind of videos out there. And I watch them and I'm like, oh yeah, I've kind of seen this already, like I know that, like we all know that by now. I find a lot of it is the same kind of stuff. If you watch YouTube hair tutorials, we are all very clued up and we know our basics now. So what I thought I shared with you guys today are the kind of tips and tricks that I've picked up working in salons, working with session stylists, working on editorial shoots. These are little tips and styling hacks we're gonna call them because it's YouTube, that I've picked up along the way, and hopefully you guys haven't heard these before unless you've heard it on my own channel. But before we get going, please subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of you are lurkers, so subscribe. It's easier than just, you know, trying to find my channel later. Just give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't make that decision yet, we'll find out later. And yeah, share this video with your friends if any of your friends have one too many bad hair days. This video could help them out a lot. So let's just get into it. We're going to start off with the first hack and trick, or tip, I don't know what we're calling them yet, that I've told quite a few of you guys before, but there are quite a few new people here, so I'm gonna tell you again. And that is to apply shampoo to dry hair. So before jumping in the shower, before the bath, before just washing your hair, whatever it is you're doing that morning, take your shampoo and apply it to your hair on bone dry, dirty hair. So hair that still has product in it. Give it like a little bit of a massage in. Make sure you're getting right down to those roots as well and covering all your hair where you apply your product, and leave it for a couple of minutes before you jump in the shower and wash out your hair. What the shampoo does is it's able to break down the hair product, the hairspray, whatever it is you have in your hair, it's able to break it down a lot easier. So when you jump in the shower, that product's already broken down and just rinses out. This is great if you use a lot of product like I do. If you're applying new product to your hair every single day, I would highly recommend washing your hair like this all the time. You will see a difference. Number 2 is all about the nutrition and the condition of your hair. If your hair gets heat damage, if it gets dry from using loads of products, etc, it's always good to apply a hair treatment to your hair. Even if you are using conditioner, it's very good to treat your hair every now and then to a little bit more, what was the word? Something a little bit more nutritious. So a good and inexpensive way to do that is to use mayonnaise. Now I know a lot of you guys have seen this before, probably on hair hacks and stuff, but they make it look really gimmicky, whereas it's actually a really good inexpensive hair mask. If you hate mayonnaise, you're gonna hate this. I love mayonnaise with everything, I love it. But mayonnaise contains eggs, oils, it's got protein in it, so it is gonna leave your hair nicely conditioned. So what you want to do is apply this to towel dried hair, just run that through. Don't apply this to the roots of your hair because it can make your hair incredibly greasy. You just want to apply it to the ends, like the dry ends of your hair, mid-lengths and ends, and just kind of flatten that right down to the back as well. Leave it for about 10 minutes, I like to leave it in for, or for as long as you can stand the smell of mayonnaise in your hair, which isn't that long. And then rinse it out with warm water. You are gonna feel your hair is incredibly smooth, like silky smooth. The reason I'd highly recommend a mayonnaise mask over an egg mask is because egg is pure protein. Protein dries out the hair. Whilst it's good for your hair, it can dry it out. So you've got the oils in there with the mayonnaise. It's gonna give you the strength back that your hair needs, but also the deep conditioning that your hair needs too. So I would highly recommend a mayonnaise hair mask over any kind of DIY hair mask. Yeah, completely. Number 3, I haven't had this problem for a long time because I pretty much collect hairstyling products now, but I used to have those days where I kind of forgot to get a new hair product and I ran out of it. So I have nothing to style my hair, which is a big problem. But one thing that we all have at home that you can use in place of a styling product is a deeply moisturizing conditioner. Now the reason I say deeply moisturizing is because these are usually a little bit thicker, so you can use a conditioner as a pre-styling product and a styling product. Oh my god, there's a bee. There's a fly, we're fine. What was I saying? So yes, you can use it as a pre-styling product and a styling product as well, like a finishing product. So into towel dried hair, take a generous amount of that conditioner, run it through your hair like you would do a pre-styling product, blow dry that through, then use a lot less conditioner to add a few finishing touches to your hair. This doesn't have the best hold, but you will be surprised about the amount of volume that conditioner can give your hair. You can see there's a lot of volume going on. But yes, make sure it's a thick moisturizing conditioner, otherwise you're not gonna get that hold and you're not gonna get that volume that you want. Number 4 is more of a tip when it comes to styling products. I've had this chat with a few of you guys, and I just have to say that not every product can be used as a pre-styling product. It can either make your hair really limp and dry or like greasy, if you're using the wrong kind of product in the wrong type of hair. Let me explain. So it's important to know that products labeled creams, gels, and pomades work best in wet hair. And these can usually be used as pre-styling products. Not so much the pomade. I mean, I guess it can, but you might be a little bit greasy. But these are the kind of products that work well as pre-styling products, so anything you can apply to wet hair. Whereas clays, pastes, and waxes work better in dry hair. Obviously, wax is completely waterproof, so you don't want to be using that as a pre-styling product and drying that through. Pastes and clays work so much better in dry hair. If you're applying these to wet hair, you can find the product itself gets clumpy, and it can clump your hair and make it look greasy and all separated and weird. So yes, not every styling product is a pre-styler. I'd always recommend having like a creamy product and then having like a clayey product as well as your pre-styler and your finisher. Number 5 is great for when you're growing out your hair and you have those awkward like lengths on the sides of your hair, which I kind of have at the moment. It's not so bad right now, but one thing that I always see on like session stylists when they're doing the hair of models for runways and stuff, what they'll do to kind of tame the hair, they spray the hair with a bit of hairspray and then roll the can along the hair. And what this does is flattens the hair, but not just in a way that you would get if you flatten it with your hand. What this does is kind of disperses the product and the hairspray and keeps it flat for a really long time. You'll find that if you just use your hand to flatten your hair, it kind of like spikes up throughout the rest of the day. Whereas if you're using this kind of like rolling method, you're spreading that product through and kind of creating like a seal on your hair. But yeah, only use this in like extreme circumstances when you're having a bad hair day, because you don't want to start piling on the hairspray in your hair. And number 6, keeping with the hairspray. I have very frizzy hair. No matter what I do, my hair seems to be frizzy. And then I'm blow drying it, adding extra frizz, even if I'm using like a taming product, you know, you can't help having those odd little stray hairs here and there. It's just like a part of life, you know? So a great way to get rid of these really simply is to spray your hand with hairspray and really gently just tap where those fine hairs are, where those little stray hairs are popping out. This is just gonna settle them down, lock them into place, and they won't be popping up throughout the day. This is kind of the only time you can use hairspray as like a styling product, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is it. I hope they were new to you. I hope I wasn't just repeating a load of stuff that you heard before, but they are my favorite top styling hair tips and hacks for hair care and styling hair. What am I gonna call this video? I don't even know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please share if you have any more tips down below. We all wanna learn more stuff. We could always do with learning more stuff when it comes to our hair and how to keep it looking good. But that is it from me now, guys. I will see you next time.